Hi, I'm Dan from HPC, and today I'll be talking about eye safety. Whilst they are very preventable, eye injuries are one of the most common workplace injuries. In this Toolbox talk video, I'll be outlining some preventative measures that businesses can be taking to ensure eye safety and also the well-being of their people in the workplace. There's a number of hazards that can lead to eye injuries. Let's start by looking at some of the most common causes of eye injuries. So first up is blunt trauma. This can be caused by hazards such as fallen objects or parts of machinery that stick or hang out. Next, we have airborne dust and debris. This is a fairly common hazard. It can be caused by the employees themselves or by a co-worker when working with equipment that may emit dust or debris on a work site that is dusty. Our next three causes are all related to exposure. So these are chemical exposure. So this may be airborne chemicals and substances that can come into contact with eyes when not managed correctly, or when protective equipment is not being used, leading to potential damage. We also have UV exposure. So if employees are working for extended periods in the sun or with welding equipment, this can lead to excessive exposure to UV light, which again can be damaging. And then lastly, we have heat exposure. So this can be caused by getting too close to a co-worker welding or too close to machinery that emits hot air. So how can we ensure that we prevent and avoid eye injuries in the workplace? We can start with a hazard assessment. So we can identify any potential eye hazards in the workplace by conducting a thorough assessment. This may include inspecting the work environment, processes and equipment to determine any potential risks. We can also provide and promote the use of protective eyewear. So we can ensure that appropriate eye protection such as safety goggles or glasses is readily available to all employees who might be exposed to any eye hazards, and encourage their regular use and provide training on proper fit and maintenance as well. We can also train our employees on eye safety, so we can educate employees about eye hazards, potential risks and also safe work practices. And we can also maintain good housekeeping, so we can keep the workplace clean and organised to reduce the risk of accidents that may cause any eye injuries. You'll be able to find a previous Toolbox talks on housekeeping linked in the playlist on the left-hand side. We can also provide first aid and emergency responses, so we can have well-stocked first aid kits readily available in the workplace, including eye wash stations and emergency showers in areas where there's a risk of chemical exposure. And lastly, there should be a regular review and improvement process in place. So continuously evaluating and improving your eye safety programs is vitally important. You can do so by reviewing incident reports, conducting periodic inspections, seeking employee feedback, and staying updated on the latest industry standards and best practices. We only have one pair of eyes, so it's important that we protect them. Eye injuries can have a lasting effect, so ensuring the correct preventative measures and response protocols are in place is vitally important. If you would like support or guidance with assessing risks and implementing policies and procedures within your workplace, please contact the HPC team via the contact details that can be found in the description of this video. Thank you.